Hey guys, so I'm going to do a fail video basically, which is just products that I found totally failed. And by that I mean they just didn't do what they promised to do, and I just really didn't like them. So I'm just going to get started because there's quite a few of them. Number one I don't have with me because I threw it out in a fit of rage, but it is the Revlon eyelash curler, the basic silver one with the black pad. It's available at Safeway, CVS, Rite Aid, blah 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 blah. It was miserable. Please do not buy that one. I mean, this is one where I cannot see it working for anyone. It would catch the corner of my corner eyelashes and rip them out. So painful. There was something about it, the way it was made, it just would catch in the metal part that slid up and down. Oh, not good. Not to mention the spring right in front of my eye. I kept thinking, is that going to snap? Like, just really bad. Stay away from that. Next up, this is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock. A lot of people love this. I don't. Two problems. Number one, it does feel light, I'll give it that, but you will rub it on, you kind of let it dry, and then, I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed this, but if you even run your hand down your arm, it pills up in these like kind of rubbery little balls. It's like it doesn't sink into the skin, it sort of forms this like sort of tacky layer on top, and a lot of the times it'll sort of group around the hairs on my arms and just leave this white tacky stuff that'll pill up. I don't know how else to explain it. Other problem with it, if you use it on your face, it stings my face. I know it is a pretty harsh chemical sunscreen, but I've used other chemical sunscreens before instead of physical sunscreens, and they have not irritated me the way this one has. Especially when I got it in my eyes one time. That was a disaster. My next fail is this Pantene Pro V Style Classic Hairspray. It is in the lightest hold. Now this was on sale for like, I think 99 cents, which is why I bought it, because I just needed a quick and easy hairspray. My problem with this is it does have an aerosol sprayer, but it does not spray like an aerosol. It, instead of misting, which is how I like my hairspray to come out, it shoots out in one jet, like a stream, like out of a faucet almost, so it'll just soak your hair in spots. And even if you try and wave the can around, it's just such a heavy, it's not a heavy formula as in it's sticky because it is light, but it's almost like watery. Like when I spray it on my hair that I've just curled, it'll sort of dampen the curls and weigh them down, and they'll start to unspiral. So really not a good one either. I don't know what you could use this for. Maybe if you just had some flyaways, I could see it working for that, but for curled or straightened hair, I would definitely avoid it. My next fail, oh boy, this one, hold on, sorry. I wanted to love this because, believe me, I did my research before I bought it, and it is the Bronze Silk Epilator Soft Perfection. Comes with a cord that plugs into the wall. I bought it off Amazon, and it had a bunch of great reviews. My problem with this, first of all, okay, if you don't know how an epilator works, it's basically got this spinning head, much like an electric razor, but those little metal things, you can see those dark little tweezer-like metal parts, they grasp as they spin around, so basically it grabs your hair and rips it out as it's going around, and that's the theory. The problem is there's so few of these, and they don't do a very good job of grasping your hair, that I mean, it would take you probably 2 hours to do an entire leg just because you have to keep passing it over the same spot over and over and over again. Your skin gets really raw and irritated, and a lot of the times it will pull on your hair but not actually rip it out. So you get super irritated, swollen up red skin, and it just, I mean, I just couldn't do it. I don't want to be a baby about it, but it was also really painful. I think because it, instead of actually ripping out your hair, it was just like someone yanking on it. And obviously not the hair on your head, but you know, you just yank on some of your hair without actually ripping it out. It's actually more painful than if you just torn it out. So, I mean, maybe I'll give this another go sometime when I have a lot of time, but honestly, I'd just say go get your legs waxed or do it yourself. It's 1,000 times easier. Alright, my next one, oh, this one pisses me off. This is a Helen of Troy, I don't even know what to call it. It's a hairbrush curler. Has two settings, high and low and off. I didn't pay attention to this when I bought it. It was in a box, and I thought it was one of those where it blows air through the brush, which are great because you can kind of wind your hair around it and blow dry your hair while you're, you know, brushing it and styling it. This is not one of those. It has very cheap plastic bristles with no grip, and it has heating plates instead in between. The problem with these heating plates is even on the high setting, they do not get hot enough to curl your hair. They just don't. Plus, these plastic bristles do not have enough traction to curl your hair. They will not grip your hair. So, I mean, I guess if you could use your hands to sort of pin it down, but even then, these metal strips don't even get warm enough to heat up, to curl your hair and shape it. So, I mean, this was a bad product. This is probably the one that, I'd say really stay away from. It's just very cheaply made, and, you can spend a couple bucks extra and get something much better. So, my last fail is actually one that my mom contributed to my fail video. It is a Bare Essentials like purse compact type thing, and it has a little kabuki brush on one side and a powder compartment on the other. Now, if you've ever used Bare Minerals foundation, you know that it's very finely milled loose powder. The problem with this, which you probably won't be able to see, but I'll demonstrate anyway, I think maybe you saw a little bit, is that when you close this, powder just poof goes everywhere, and as you can see, it's all over this compact, and this has just been sitting in a drawer. So imagine if this was in your purse, which is what it's meant to do, and it's bumping around in there. I mean, it just leaves powder everywhere. I remember my mom complaining about it because there was just foundation all over her nice purse. So, definite bummer. These things need a screw on top. It's just, they do. Okay, last one, and I don't want, I don't want people jumping on me about this because I feel bad because I did give this mascara a pretty good review, and it did work well for me, but, well, okay. So this is the Lancome Hypnos Drama mascara. This is a little test one. Sample size, the label's rubbed off. It's the one with the curved wand. This gave me great volume. It made my lashes look great, and I loved the wand. The thing is, when I first got it, the first probably month that I was using it, or however long, it's been a couple weeks, it worked really well. But the last week or so, I don't know if mine's old, if it's been sitting out too long. But the last, week or two, I'll put it on, leave it for a little bit, and after it dries, it starts to flake off. I haven't really changed anything else. I'm not using a primer, mascara primer or anything, so, I mean, it has to be this mascara, but, it's weird because it's almost like the formula changed. So, I would say, God, I don't even know. Maybe mine is just too old. I'd just be careful. Maybe if you could buy a smaller size first to test it out, because it's just, I don't know if this is, just happened to my mascara or, what it could be, because it did work great at the beginning, but, now it's kind of a fail because I can't wear mascara that, flakes off. So, I'm really sorry about that, you guys. My next mascara that I'm testing, I'll use until it's gone so that I know how the formula reacts. Anyway, that is my fail video. I hope this isn't too long. I hope that was useful for you guys, because I always like to watch these videos so that I know, fails. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.